Gutwhale can be reviewed in two ways. I'll do the skinny one first. Gutwhale is Downwell with one bullet and a very short game lifespan. Good fun to play, but over too quickly. Ta-da! There we go. If you want the proper full version, here it comes. Gutwhale is a roguelite, which is all about trying to manage the space that you've got between yourself and your enemy, because as you constantly get eaten through a whale's intestinal tract and battle different enemies, you've only got one bullet to work with, and you have to collect it. And that's a twist with Gutwhale. It's a 2D game, so you're shooting left and right, but the other reason why it's quite interesting, and the reason why I bring in Downwell, if you've ever played that game before, and if you haven't, you need to because it's fantastic, is that when you press and hold jump, your gun, instead of pointing left and right, points downwards. Now you'd think that that would be a really good idea because obviously as you jump over enemies you can then shoot down, but then also because you've only got one bullet you can kind of collect it up afterwards, and Gutwhale really incentivises that. But as you'll be seeing on the gameplay in front of you, there's little exclamation marks at the bottom of the screen. And what that's doing is telling you where the enemies on the next layer down of the intestines are. So if you're a skilled gamer, what you would do is you would try and make sure that when you kill the last enemy on your current screen, you're kind of hovering near or next to where those exclamation marks are, because when the floor gives way and you drop down, you're able to basically press and hold jump and just shoot down, and it clears some of the enemies before you even reach the next level. It looks cool, it feels good, it's proper pro gamer move. And it's great fun to do, and it also makes the game easier. Now, the majority of reasons why you die in Gutwhale is normally because you've only got the one bullet, and it's about planning. Each of the enemy types has a very specific pattern, so some will slide across the floor, some will spit venom, some will roll towards you, some will hover above and then smash down like an old 1980s level 1 boss battle. And the idea with this is that you learn each of the enemy patterns, try and work out which ones probably pose the biggest threat, shoot them first, and then navigate over the rest with good timing so that you can collect your bullet and go again. And it's really there where the deaths occur. The game feels good to play. I didn't have too much issue with collision detections or anything like that. And at the end of each of the areas, I guess you'd say, levels for me, you then have the ability to use all of the coins that you've collected over time to buy upgrades. Upgrades could be to your HP so that you aren't a one-hit death, and that you can respawn. It could be that you get double ammo, so instead of just having one bullet to collect, you have two, which is super helpful. And you also have interchangeable hats, and these can give extra passive abilities like better jumping abilities. There's one that you can unlock which turns every enemy into a frog. And there's a couple of other ones as well which are quite handy to have. The fun with all of this and trying to get your coins up to scratch so that you can buy all of this stuff is that your bullet shouldn't touch the floor, and this incentivizes precision over spamming. And I really like that because it means that you can pick and time stuff, but it also means that when you kind of hit the bullet, I noticed whenever an enemy hits the bullet, it kind of like ping pongs around everywhere. So trying to like catch it on your way around is also a bit of like a mean feat to do. This all sounds great, and it plays great, and it is great. But the big key here is that Gutwhale is 3 levels long, and it absolutely crushes your investment into the game because the game is over way too quickly. All of the mechanics are here for a much longer and meatier and better experience, and that's why it feels so baffling that after 3 levels, Gutwhale just goes, I'm done now, bye! And it makes no sense, because actually all the progression systems there, you could have had some more enemies, you could have spiced up some of the level layout so that it's not just a couple of kind of bumps in the road here and there. It just feels such a shame and a waste of all of the hard work that's gone in to create this ecosystem and how everything all works, and it just all goes to waste, and that's a real shame. So whilst Gutwhale is a great experience, I don't fully recommend it because of how short it is for its price point. If you spot this on sale, I would say go for it, but Downwell and Exit the Gungeon are two really great examples of what this game's about that do it better and offer much more longevity at a very similar price point. So there we go. Written review will be over on higherplanegames.com, and give us a like if you found that useful. Bye-bye. Higher Plane Games is part of the Higher Plane Network, a completely independent media outlet supported by people like you. The goal is to create the best possible content that cultivates a richer indie scene for games as well as music and entertainment. To find out more and to get involved, visit patreon.com/higherplane-network. Your support makes all the difference, and in return you'll gain access to bonus content and downloads. Thank you for watching.